Hello world, and welcome to the Mecca of Mastery TV. I am your host Mecca. If it is your mission to become the greatest version of yourself in every area of your life, then you, my friend, are in the right place. I'm so excited about this episode in this video, as I say in every video, because I do be so excited. Because in this episode we are speaking about personal development and relationships. And the topic of this video is why your relationship is failing. Let's get straight into the video. Relationships, not again. Here she go. No. Let's not do this, Mecca. Not today. Relationships. Come on now. We all want love. Love. There is not one person on this planet that don't want love. Some people that say, look, I am not on that, is because their heart has been broken and shattered, and they still are feeling that energy from their heart being broken. So today, what I'm about to share with you is reasons why, for example, along my journey and my experience with love and why my relationships was not working, a pattern that I've seen in myself and that I see in so many other people when it comes to relationships. This is something that I saw and I was like, wow. We don't even realize we're doing this because it feels so natural. So before I dive into it and I give you all that juicy stuff, I want to make sure something. I want to make sure that you subscribe to this channel, honey, because you're watching this now. You are now a family member here at Mecca Mastery TV show. I want you to subscribe, and I want you to like and you share and you comment later, because guess what? I don't want you to miss any updates. You hit that little bell so you can get all the videos when I drop this drip. So listen, let me jump right into it. Relationships are beautiful. And let me just tell you what relationships are. Relationships are just mirrors. They're a reflection of us. I wanted to start it off with that because look, what you are attracting is the vibration you're giving off. So if you don't like what is coming in, you have to look at what is standing in. You got to look at where you at. What is it that you are giving off? What is coming out of you? And I wanted to start it off with that first before I dive into the real reason and what I've noticed within patterns within myself in previous relationships and many other relationships around. First of all, no relationship will work. It will not feel flow. You will not feel harmonious. It will not feel free-flowing and joyful and all of the good things that relationships supposed to feel like, and you want them to. Why? Because if you don't have a relationship with yourself, then any relationship outside of yourself is not going to be great, because the greatest relationship and the most important relationship is the ones that we have with ourselves. And I have many videos on this, like a video, check out the video, how to become your own soulmate, right? So how to become your own soulmate is a video that I did. You can just hit the link up there somewhere. I'll put it somewhere on the screen. Having a relationship with yourself is very important because we attract what we are. So if you don't know yourself, if you don't know the things that you like, what gets your juices flowing, what make you feel good, the things that's like, that's not in alignment with you. When you have people coming in, you're giving off confused energy to people. So then when they do come in and they come and bring you some things and you're like, I don't like that, that means it's some confusion going on with you. And I want you to look at this as something. Don't look at this as love loss. Don't look at this as failed relationships. Those moments when that happened in your life, those experiences, when you start something, you think, this is it. He's the one. She's the one, right? This is it. And it doesn't work out. Don't look at it as a failure. It's contrast. Guess what? Well, I see that I don't like this. And I see I don't vibe with this. And I see I'm not in alignment with that. So guess what? That means it's something that's being reflected back in me that I need to work on for myself. Relationships are only reflections of who we are. And what we want to do is get to a space in our lives where we are so in alignment with who we are. We are basking in our energy, in our soulful energy, and we're just attracting the people who are like that to us, right? And it's just harmonious. It just feels so crazy. It feels free-flowing. It feels like magic. It feels like you're on this adrenaline high. It just feels like so enticing. That's how it's supposed to feel. So are you ready for the drip? for the jewels as to why the relationships have not been working. You ready? Give me a drum roll. Somebody please give me a drum roll. Please, come on. Hit. Your relationships are failing because you don't have a life. I'll say it again. Your relationships are failing because you are so busy in somebody else's world. You have extended yourself to somebody else's world. You have said bye-bye to yourself. You have said bye-bye to yourself. You have stopped putting your priorities first, your energy. You have stopped caring about your body. You had some habits, some good habits in place. You had some things that you used to do that you don't do for yourself anymore. You had hobbies that you used to do. You don't go out. You don't have a zest for life anymore. This is one thing that we do when we get in love. We find a person and we are so in awe of these people, and it might be the person for you. It might be your soulmate. It might be the person that is attracted to your soul, right? You might be giving off the right energy. You might be attracting the person that you're really in alignment with. But guess what we do? We get so in love, and love feels so amazing. It makes you get present. It's just something about being in a harmonious relationship. It just makes you have a zest for life and you be more present. What we do is we get in that space and we forget about everything else in our world, and we just put ourselves directly into the world of that person, right? And we let everything else fall off. And what happens is people grow tired of that. In the beginning, you like it. It's cute. Oh, you want to be up under me 24/7? Oh, we're together. We have matching sweaters. We're this, we're that. In the beginning, it is great because it's the beginning. But over time, you cannot sustain certain energy because it becomes too much to bear. Because now you don't have anything to share. It's no contrast. There's nothing that's saying like, oh wow, I can come home, have a conversation, tell you about my world, enter into your world. We bounce things off of each other, right? You are an individual and you are a person. Whether you came in as a triplet, a twin, or any of that, you still are individual on this planet. You have an individual world, right? So you're supposed to live in your world. This is not to say that you don't go and you create a world with somebody else. But when you separate from that person, you separate. You go directly back into your stuff and you be present and in alignment with who you are and what you are doing. When you're not present in alignment with who you are, what you're doing, it turns someone off. They don't want to be around you anymore. That's why, for example, we hear these things, right, so much about men liking to chase. Men loving to chase, right? And if you hear when certain men do interviews or things like that in regards to relationships, like I've watched countless videos in the past, like most people have. What is it? How to get a man? How to keep him hooked? How to do this? How to do that? I have fallen prey as a victim to it. Right? So watch so many of these videos and you hear this one advice that men say, I like to chase. Give me a challenge. Give me something to look forward to. Bring that energy. I want to step into your world. Don't make it all about me. When you start to make your world all about somebody else, it is so draining. It's so heavy. You start to feel responsible for somebody else's happiness, and that is not cool. And so what happens is people start to distance themselves away from you. You start backing up. And then all of a sudden, you look up and they're gone. And failed relationship. Because it's like, oh wow, someone will look at that and say, well, I met you and you stopped going to the gym. You stopped doing your thing with your hair. You stopped doing your wind down Wednesdays, your self-love Thursdays, your soulful Sundays. You stopped doing all these things when you met me. And this is not to say that some relationships don't have compromise and you balance things because you bring a person into your life, so you probably have to switch things up, but you still keep things separate for yourself. And people look at that and say, do he or she not know how valuable they are? So you don't care about your life. You're not looking at yourself as valuable, the things that you are interested in as valuable anymore. So if you're not looking at yourself as valuable, if you don't have those boundaries in place for yourself, why would anybody else bring value to you? Right? People want to go where the greatest things are, even when they're not equipped for it. So that's why you got to give it to yourself. So the next time you go into a relationship, set your boundaries. out on the line for yourself. Look, I have these things called Wind Down Wednesdays. And on Wind Down Wednesdays, I do my thing. I wind down. Now, some wind down Wednesdays, every other week, I can have one for you. This week, the first and the third week of the month, they're for me. I do me. I am by myself. I'm going skating. I might go kayaking today by myself. I might hit the jet skis by myself, okay? But it's my Wind Down Wednesdays. I do this thing where I go to the movie theater. I like to watch movies by myself on Tuesday nights, right? That is my time. You want to have a movie night? We can go to the movies on Sunday. We can go to the movies on Sunday. I have a thing. I get up at 5 a.m. and I do my morning ritual for an hour. You are not interfering with my morning ritual now that you're here in my life. That is to set the tone of my day, and that is my thing. I don't care if you here or you go. The morning ritual is going down. So you see what I'm saying? Think about it. Think about the times that you have gotten into relationships that's failed. And I'm sure you can see somewhere in that area, even though there might be other factors, right? I'm just giving you advice on the main reason of many relationships. From my experience, the relationships has failed, and what I've seen so many times with other relationships from this one pattern, that you don't have a world, right? And you don't value your world and yourself. And you start to get too entwined into somebody else's world. This is not to say that we can't come together and create our own world, but we come together, we create our own world, and then we separate, and I'm in my world, and it's not a selfish thing to do. It's a great thing, because I want to be with somebody that inspires me, and I know you want to be with somebody that inspires you. I want to be with somebody, I look at them and I think, I want to be a better person. Every time I look at you, you make me want to go out and give more of myself to the world. You make me want to get on my A game. You inspire me. I love how you so in alignment with your thing. You continue to do you, boo. That's not to say that, oh, you be disrespectful and do whatever. No, you are in your world. That's what attracted me to you from the beginning. So, with that being said, I hope you love this video and you share this with somebody that you care about. Because we always say here at Mecca Mastery TV that sharing is caring. Guess what? I have my 21-day healing plan. If you want to start that journey to healing yourself, becoming the greatest version of yourself, this is where you start. That 21-day healing plan is so phenomenal. It's only 21 days. It's mostly journal work. You block out an hour for 21 days. You put that discipline and you dive into yourself. You get directly into who you are, right? Just click the link in the description box below and get yours today. And my ladies, you want to align those chakras, remove all those sexual energies from your space, your aura, and just your system. Guess what? We have our Yoni Steam herbs available, so make sure you cop yours today. Click the link in the description box below. And as you know, here at Mecca Mastery TV, I am a coach. If you are on a journey and you don't know where to start in certain areas of your life, I can help you take you from where you at to where you want to be. I will create a plan, and we are going to strategically sit down and make that plan for you so you can live your life lit how you're supposed to. Just email me at meccabookings@gmail.com. And I have protection kits available as well. Stay protected. Protect your space. We got some full moons coming up. We got some full moons coming up, honey. We have some full moons, some new moons. You want to write your intentions down under those moons, and you want to cleanse your space. You want to go ahead, put those intentions, pray over them, meditate, and see that come into your life in your divine space. So go ahead and order your protection kits today. And as we always say here at Mecca Mastery TV, you, my friend, you go out into the world. You take a whole lot of action. Don't let anybody tell you that you can't do anything, because you can do whatever you put your mind to. I'm sending my love, my light, my peace, my gratitude, tranquility, good vibes, and good ass energy your way. Until next time, I see you in the next episode with peace and love.